Alrighty, so it's like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. We just arrived. Not quite sure where the heck we are, but we got a taxi cab, so we're off. So, okay, so we are New Year's Eve in Vietnam. I'll put the city name down below. I'm not too good at that kind of stuff. That's okay. I pay the bills, I make it happen, and everyone else can take care of the name of the city, right? We'll put the name of the city down below, and I'll show you around the hotel just a little bit here. We're in some little kind of small, kind of country type town right on the beach, which is awesome. The beach is like literally right outside that window right there. And we've got kind of a little kind of apartment type suite. I'll kind of show you around this way. And it's gonna be a little messy because we've been here for a little bit while. There's that, and the bathrooms are pretty goddamn good too. So we can't complain that end of it. Oh yeah, okay, so we'll check it out. So obviously wife, me right there. And then this side here, see if we can turn on the lights, take a little bit closer look at it. I'm just working a little bit right here. You know what? I work hard, and the reason I work hard is my family can enjoy all kinds of incredible stuff. So we got 2 beds here, and then we come out here. Whoop, we got another bathroom in here, right? Pretty cool. And then we come out here, and we got another one. So it's kind of like a little apartment, right? So that's cool. Okay, so it's New Year's Eve, and I have been busy all day long. Busy with the kids, on the beach, we went on some tours, stuff like this. I think you saw in the previous frame before here, did a little bit of work, and it is almost 7 o'clock, and I haven't eaten all day long. And this fruit right here is looking really good. Check it out. Boom. But it's been so long, it's like I can totally hold back. So I'm gonna hold back. And the reason I've been able to keep my energy up and work out today and do other things with the kids and just have a fantastic day. I even had a hour-and-a-half massage. Can you believe that? An hour and a half. It felt so freaking good. Oh my God. I'm totally wired right now. It's like New Year's Eve. It's like, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go out and have a good time with my family and my kids and just celebrate the new year where we are. And last year, we were in some kind of island off of Spain. And myself and my kids, we all talked about some New Year's resolutions about things we're going to do and stuff like that. Now, I'm not a big one for New Year's resolutions, but I'm a big one for setting at least one tiny goal. Maybe it's something like, hey, I don't like this one thing about myself. Maybe it's procrastination. What can I do to bring the procrastination down? What's one thing I can do? I'll tell you what, if you're clueless, like I don't know what to do, there's so many things that I want to do, I'm so confused. I feel like if I list them all down, try to do them, I'll just fail again this year. Don't press the repeat fail button again. Instead, just do 2 simple things. In fact, if you can only do one, if you could do this one thing and you're committed to it every single day, I guarantee you your life would change. I know it sounds hypey. That is, get up in the morning and meditate for 5 minutes. It's the first thing you do in the morning, nothing else. You get up and you meditate for 5 minutes with your eyes open, and you stare at a wall and you just concentrate on whatever comes in. If a thought comes in, just kind of push it aside and just let it go. Just be with it and then just let it go. Don't try to force it out, just be with it. Be with it, whatever the thought is, and just kind of let it go and just pass on. And just practice doing that. That would be one thing. And if you could immediately after that, after 5 minutes meditating, if you could read for 20 minutes, I'm telling you, it would change your freaking life. Seriously, there's a huge things you can do, because right now in this modern era where we are right now, we're just so focused on distractions and just buzz and go over here for a couple minutes, and social media and Twitter and email and shock TV and reality TV and all that kind of bullshit. We gotta get away from that kind of stuff. And if you start your day off getting away from it by focusing in on this, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, it's going to be hard as hell to do. Okay, that's just it. I'm not trying to sell you something easy. I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm just saying it's going to be hard to do. But if you do it, it's going to be worth it. So those are two things you could do, and you could commit to those, and those are sustainable to you. You have to filter everything through. Is this going to be sustainable? 5 minutes of meditation, 20 minutes of reading. If that's not sustainable for you, 25 minutes in the morning to get up, then just reframe it, okay? Even 3 minutes of meditation and 15 minutes of reading. If you did that every single day for the whole year 2016, it'd be game over, okay? You have to look at sustainability on the end of it. So I am right now, I'm kind of on maybe a fasting ketosis high or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you want to call it, but whatever. It is almost 7 o'clock. I have not eaten one single thing all day long. I had no breakfast, no lunch. In fact, at this point, I can't even imagine eating breakfast or lunch. What an incredible waste of time. Plus, if I did eat it, which I did a few days ago, I had a kind of a midday lunch because we were having a wonderful tour in Vietnam, and I didn't want to miss out on the food and the experience. I said, you know what, I'm going to throw this out the window. It made me tired. I could feel the difference between, it was clean food. It was rice. I got a video back here somewhere on this channel. It was rice, a little bit of fruit, some fish, and it was nice, clean food, but it slowed me down. I could feel it. I could feel it kind of slowed me down on that end of it. And if you want to stay awake, alert, and in the moment, and just like striving forward, because time is short, people. It really is. Don't think for a minute that you got, oh, I got another day, I got another minute, whatever. It could be all taken away, whatever, and it's going to be at some time anyways, right? So you might as well make every single moment the best that you possibly can. So I want to share something with you that I think everybody struggles with. Just want to be real for a moment here. And basically, so it is, dinner here is late. It's okay, because everything in Vietnam doesn't run on time. Totally cool with that. No problem. I don't complain. I just go with the flow. That's the way you do it, right? So, and you enjoy life in the moment, right? Because every moment that you're complaining and that you're, putting down others or worrying about the moment, whatever, is another minute that you've lost in your life, another quality minute. So that's why I don't do it. But so it's like 7 o'clock now, a little after 7. Dinner was supposed to be, it's a big New Year's Eve dinner, supposed to be at 6 o'clock. It's now after 7. I'm getting a little work done here from my computer back here. So kids are down there waiting for it, and my wife's going to page me. She can page me, text me, whatever, when it is ready, and then I'll come down there. So there's no reason for me to stay online, right? There's no productivity there. So I'm at home at the hotel, and a little scattered because I haven't eaten all freaking day. It's a little after 7 o'clock. I mean, one thing, and there are snacks in the apartment, like this one right here. Check it out. So yeah, looking really good. If it's 7 o'clock and you haven't eaten a one darn thing all day, this is really tempting. But I'm going to tell you something. What you want to do when you find yourself in a situation like that is just ask yourself, can you just wait a little bit longer? Can you just push it a little bit longer to get some really good food, some really good seafood, some vegetables, some really healthy food? Or do you want to get captured in the moment? Because right after you eat this crap, you're going to feel bad about it, right? There's guilt, and guilt is a useless emotion and all that kind of stuff. Why do it? And really, who's controlling the want right here? Is it me, or is it something up here that's controlling it? How do we, it's a great question to ask, is that who's really controlling it? Because many times in there, we all know the right thing to do, right? But we look at something like this and we can't control it. But who's we? Who's controlling it? Who's really pulling the strings on here, on that end of it? And that's a whole nother discussion. That's not a woo-woo discussion. I'll make it a scientific kind of discussion. But the question you want to ask yourself right now is, you already know you don't want to be eating this crap right here, okay? Or there's all kinds of other variations of it, but this just makes up all of it. You don't want to be doing this right now. And right now, I'm at the most vulnerable state humanly possible, okay? I haven't eaten a goddamn thing since, like, I don't know, 9 o'clock p.m. last meal, with only one meal yesterday. And it is now 7 o'clock. I've worked out, I've gone to the beach, I've played with the kids, I've done all kinds of stuff. I've been very active. And this is staring me in the face. So what do? I make the right choice. I make the conscious choice. I stay in the moment. You got to stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with your goals, your reality, not with your old brain up here telling you, oh, I'm starving, whatever. You're not. Okay? You are not. You can handle this. You can do this. You can move beyond your smaller, lesser self. And when you move beyond your lesser self and you do it just one time, you create a little bit of momentum. It's like, yes, I can do this. And then the next time it creeps up, you can say, you know what? I beat that lesser self, my lower self, before. I can do it again and again. And that, my friends, is truly sustainability, because I'm not, in any means whatever, reducing calories. I'm gonna have as freaking many goddamn calories as I want at this meal tonight. Okay, for my body weight and my height, I need about, in my activity that I had today, I need about maybe 2,300 calories. I'll easily have 2,300 calories tonight, but I'll have good food, and I might even have some dessert at the end if I feel like I have room for it. But it's going to be around 2,300 calories. And you know what? That's not a deficit. If you start eating at deficit calories, this is what's going to happen. You might think you're smart for a while. You might think you're smart for, 8 weeks, 10 or 12 weeks. I'm in a deficit calorie, whatever. But pretty soon, your body going to catch up. And something else going to take over. And you're going to eat. You're just going to, like, all of a sudden, you're just going to, like, you're going to be up one night, and all of a sudden, you're just going to, and all of a sudden all this food's going to be gone. You're like, what the heck just happened? And you're going to do it over and over and over again. That's why strict calorie restriction never works. And people who are honest about it and tell the truth about it, because they try to keep it hidden, they don't want to talk about, I just binged and I ate all this food and blah, blah. They don't want to talk about it, and they do it in private. It's no different than an alcoholic drinking by themselves, okay? And that's the reality of it. That's the big elephant in the room, but nobody wants to talk about it. But I am talking about it to you right now. So look, you want to lose the weight, you want to look sexy. Look, who doesn't want to look sexy? Who doesn't want to look nice? The people say, oh yeah, plump is the new me. I don't want to look like all those fashion models and stuff out there. Whatever. The truth is, you do. Okay. I'm not talking unhealthy skinny. I'm not talking unhealthy ripped and huge muscles. So you got to take all kinds of drugs and all that kind of bullshit. I'm talking about the human form being as healthy and vibrant as it possibly can in the real world. Not extremes. Not these little, I gotta, do these extreme diets, these extreme things for short periods of time to get there, and then it's like, whoa, I can barely keep it. I'm just like, whoa, wavering, it's not sustainable, and I crash. It doesn't work, people, right? It doesn't work. What I'm talking about works. What I'm talking about is sustainability. I got no course. I got no get quick fat loss pill to sell you. Although if I did, I should know the hell how to market it, and I can sell millions of dollars worth of it. I guarantee you. But it's just not. It's not the place where I am right now. It's not because I'm some noble self on that end of it. I have a business who makes plenty of money, and we get to do whatever the hell we want to do. It's just that's not where I want to be right now. Okay, so I'm just telling you, free advice, free everything. Just check it out. Take care of yourself. Always filter through, is this sustainable? Okay, can you push yourself through? Can you practice some self-discipline. And this discipline takes place in all areas of your life. Don't compartmentalize it into one area of your life where you're just like, oh, this is just about weight loss, and I'll grab the chocolate bar again. It's just about the chocolate bar. I'm just going to resist the chocolate bar. Well, what about resisting the other things like laziness, okay, or self-doubt, or giving in to groupthink? What about that kind of stuff too? You want to give in to that kind of stuff, okay? If you can learn how to not give in to that chocolate bar, now look, you can still have that kind of chocolate bar stuff. You can in your life. You really can. But that's not what I'm talking about, right? It's not the lesson right now that I'm trying to share with you. I'm trying to share with you right now that everything in your life, whatever you do in one area of your life, you do in all, okay? If you have a messy desk, you got a messy life. Seriously. If you have an unhappy marriage, if you have an unfulfilling relationship with your kids, you have an unfulfilling relationship with other people. You have a messy relationship with other people as well. People at work, your relationship, people at the store, at the bank, wherever you go. If you're happy and vibrant, and you love your wife, and you love your kid, and you love the moment, all that kind of stuff, that's how you're going to come off to everyone else. And that's energy right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the energy that you decide to put into your life. That's the energy that you decide to put into it. And think of it as a power plant. A power plant, does a power plant make energy? Think about that. Does a power plant make energy? No, it does not. A power plant generates energy like you do. And you decide the kind of energy that you want to produce. Do you want to produce high energy, low energy, sad energy, depressed energy? Whatever kind of energy you want to produce is what you're going to do. Seriously, I'm totally serious about this. Not some hypey bullshit. If you walk into some kind of party or room or new engagement or whatever, and you have like all these doubts and this doubting energy, you're going to come out of there totally fulfilling that. Someone else comes in there and they're like, oh, it's going to be the greatest experience ever, so many opportunities, blah, blah, blah. They're going to come out just feeling on top of the world. You see what I'm saying? Okay? So it isn't about the chocolate bar or whatever the hell this thing is. Yeah, I got it upside down, but it's probably backwards in here anyways. So the point is, this is not about the chocolate bar. This is not about self-discipline. This is not about will. This is about you controlling you and your destiny forever, and not compartmentalizing into one area of your life. It's just not going to work. It's so much easier if you can say, you know what, I'm going to control myself and my destiny. I'm the one in charge. I'm the one driving. I'm the one driving this big ship, right? Your ship. It's only one ship, people. Life is freaking short. I know maybe you heard that before, but trust me, it is. It really is short. And every single minute that you spend, being negative on someone else, trying to convince someone else of your viewpoint, whatever that viewpoint is, gun control, no gun control, Democrat, whatever. Don't waste your time trying to tell a flying pig how to fly, because it's going to make them uncomfortable, and it's not going to work. They ain't never going to listen to you. Instead, you sweep your own goddamn porch. You speak so loudly with your actions that no one can hear a goddamn thing that you're saying. Excuse me about the language on that, but I need to clean that up, because my kids watch this. I don't want them seeing Dad speak like this. But anyways, you get the message on this end of it. So you take this and you do what you've got to do on here. There's absolutely no excuse why you cannot take your life, your moment, your best into the next level. And that we all have that same potential. It's not like me or someone else or whatever has more potential than you. You are the generator. You generate the energy that you want. You don't make the energy, you decide to generate it. You generate what you want on that end of it. What you do in one area of your life, you do in all areas of your life. Don't compartmentalize things and work it on this end of it. Never accept yourself as a finished product on the end of it, and always question who's really craving the laziness, who's really craving the chocolate bar, who's really craving the group think. Who's doing that? It's our old brain out here. Chris Winters, time out. Okay, so dinner, finally, starving. So looks like I got the protein. We're gonna go for this. Probably gonna get a second dish. And here's the entertainment. When I was about 10, 11 years old, this was my song right here. Kind of an oldie, but a goodie. Listen to it. Had a fantastic meal, had a lot of roast beef, lots of seafood, lobster. Oh my god, I just totally picked out lobster. And now I'm finishing up with some mango. Oh, wait a minute, Gina, they have those? Oh, I got that one. Like before I was born.
Our dad is speaking Korean mixed with Spanish. Wait,
Italy.
Spain.
And our friend from
No.